Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatham to all the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Yahweh Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. I am priest and officer, priest, prophet, and officer at Brotherhood 500 Israelite School of Universal Instruction Knowledge under command GEN.YAHANNA. Holding down to Officer Quatazat, priest, prophet, officer Quatazat Karab 50 comes through. This is the Brotherhood and Unity class. So yes, Brotherhood and Unity. We need to have with our King Malak, Yahweh Mashiach, King Jesus Christ said. Paraphrasing, the law hinges, the whole law hinges on these 2 points: fear the Most High God with all thy heart, mind, and soul, and love thy neighbor, who is your brother, as thyself. That's what we need to do. We need brotherhood. We need to be on point. We need to help one another. We gotta do it together. We're not desired here on this earth. There's no one else but us that we can turn to, except for the Lord. Our King Yahweh Mashiach. We're on earth. The other nations, it's just strictly business to them. There's no familia. There's no kinship. There's no family. There's nothing. It's only business. And if we allow them to, they will use and abuse and destroy us. That's what they want to do. We gotta be on point. At best, it's just gonna be a business relationship in our current condition. But when Christ come back, we're gonna be their overlords. We're gonna be their rulers. So we need to get on the same page. We need to help one another. We need to do unto others as we want done to ourselves. We need to be charitable. We need to have that tender eye, have that loving care towards one another, have that mercy, have that love. We need to be kind to one another. That's what we need to do. And I know we know we in the last days of time. We are in the last days of time. Christ's kingdom is rising. I.S.U.K kingdom is falling. We gotta be ready. The time is short. No man knows the hour or the time, but time is short. We don't have that much longer to go. Remember, our king is a black man. Caesar Borgia, the so-called white Jesus. His name his likeness came from Caesar Borgia. That's all that came. That's where that came from. Our king is a black man from the tribe of Judah. He's a Hebrew Israelite. Yes, Revelations 1:13 through 15. Daniel 10:5-6. We gotta know these things. We gotta understand the milk. The milk is gonna nurture us. It's our foundation. It's gonna keep us growing. It's gonna keep us solid, disciplined. Yes. And also, was it 1 John? We must keep these commandments. That's also another big thing. Because if we say we love God and we keep not his commandments, we're lying. We're liars. You don't want to be a hypocrite. You don't want to be a liar. You don't want to say one thing and then do another thing. You want to be solid. You want to be on point. You want to be staying fast. You want to be strong. Let's get a scripture in the Apocrypha. GEN.YAHANNA always brings out and let Hebrew speak. What is it? 1 Maccabees 2:64. Let's grab it. This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, and verse 64. Wherefore, ye my sons, talking to Israel, talking to us, the men of Yasharallah, the men of Israel. Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant. Alexa, definition of valiant. Alexa, stop.
Valiant is the adjective used to describe someone or something that exhibits courage, bravery, and determination in the face or danger or adversity.
See? Valiant is courage or bravery in the face of danger or adversity. That's what we must be. Because we know we have a power. We have a power. We have the Most High God Himself on our sides when we keep the laws and commandments. He's in the midst of the battle. We have nothing to fear. And even if we were to fall, die, death, in the defense of our law, we know we're going to come back and we got a reward for it. So, yes, defend the Torah, the Tanakh. Defend our nation. Be representatives of the Most High God. Let your light shine. 1 Maccabees chapter 2 and verse 64. Wherefore, ye my sons, be valiant, be brave, be courageous, and shew yourselves men in the behalf of the law. On behalf of the law. This is the covenants of the Most High God. That's the breath of life. The law is the breath of life. He gave us His covenants, His agreements. He gave us His laws, His commandments. We are descendants of Adam. Adam is Christ in the reincarnation. Yes, Christ was here 5 times. Adam, Melchizedek, Isaac, King Solomon, and Christ. Damn it. For by it shall ye obtain glory. By defending our law, that's where our glory comes in. By being men, by being courageous, that's where our glory comes in. By doing it for the Most High God. That is what we must do. We have to. We have to. So let's get whatchamacallit, Psalms. Or the Proverbs. Proverbs let's get Proverbs. Proverbs 8. Because we need wisdom. Wisdom is a defense. Wisdom is a defense. Money is a defense, meaning it's a defense. It'll keep you stable. It'll keep you on the right track. Like money is a defense. Like if you have bills or because you need money to move in this world. You need money to move in this world. Pay bills, buy stuff, do things, get clothes, keep a roof over your head, and unexpected expenses as well. But wisdom is also a defense because it keeps you. You gotta be. It keeps you. It shows you how to move on this earth. It shows you how to move. It shows you how to be righteous. It shows you how to not fall into deceptive traps. Yes. So let's see. I'm gonna get wisdom. Oh yeah, wisdom. Wisdom 8 and verse 12. Oh, yes. Let's start with wisdom 8 and 12. I mean, this book of Proverbs, 8 and verse 12. I, wisdom, this is wisdom speaking, dwell with prudence and find out knowledge of witty inventions. Alexa, definition of prudence.
Prudence is the ability to make wise decisions and take sensible actions. It involves being cautious, sensible, and considering potential outcomes and risks before making a decision. It is often associated with good judgment and foresight and is important for avoiding dangers and risks.
See that? Prudence, good judgment, foresight, knowing how to move. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and found out knowledge of witty inventions. Verse 13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. God does not love everybody. God does not love everything. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil. If we fear the Most High God, we must hate something. We can't love everything. We're supposed to love the rapist. Huh? We're supposed to love the rape. Huh? We're supposed to love the murderer. We're supposed to love the murder. Huh? It says the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Rape is evil. Stealing is evil. Murder is evil. Drug dealers, that's being evil. Come on. Can't do these things. Pride and arrogance do I hate. Yes, we gotta be on point, man. The Lord is not playing. In the book of Psalms, the book of Proverbs, book of Ecclesiastes, the book of Ecclesiasticus, all of it is great instructions on how to move on this earth. Let's get Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. If we need to understand that. We need to understand that we have to obey Abba. I'll repeat it again. We have to obey our Father. Abba Nawa, our Father, Abba. Abba means Father in Hebrew. And it's strong H1. It's the first Hebrew character in the Strong's Concordance. First Hebrew root word in the Strong's Concordance. Abba. If you type in, and you go to the Blue Letter Bible, and you type in H1, and you go in not KJV, but the Western Codex, that'll pop up. Like on BlueLetterBible.com. It's just how to use it. Okay, yeah. The book of Proverbs, the 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. We cannot be fools. We cannot, because fools they're gonna get chastised. They're gonna get punished severely. We gotta make sure we hearing instruction. That we trying to gain some wisdom. And it starts with the milk scriptures. It starts with milk, knowing that Christ is black, knowing the Brotherhood scriptures, knowing that heaven and hell's conditions on earth, knowing that Christ didn't do away with the law, knowing that Christ only came for Yasharallah, Israel. We must do these things. Yes. So let's get some more. So all this is good, man. All this is good. I'm just trying to get the key points. Let's go to Psalms. Psalms first. Start at the book of Psalms. Oh yeah, Psalms 101. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. See, we can't be walking in the counsel of the ungodly. Listen to people who don't keep the commandments. Trying to get their advice, their get their opinion or input, because they're wicked. What can they do? What can they say? They're just gonna lead you to a dangerous path. So I'm gonna get the door. Y'all should just lock it. I'll get the door. It's like about that. Yasharallah had grab the door. Priest and prophet. Officer Quadras is in the building. He'll be joining us teaching the class shortly. But as I was going into Psalms 1 and 1, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. We cannot take the counsel of the ungodly, like of the unrighteous, people that's not keeping the laws and commandments, because they're just going to lead you into terrible paths. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. They only can lead you to evil. That's what they're doing. They can't show you the righteous way. Like, what are they gonna be, a hypocrite? They're gonna be like the Sadducees and Pharisees in their day. What should we call? What did Christ say? Uh, uh, Christ said, don't do. Paraphrasing. Uh, do as they say, but not do as they do. But the ungodly, they're like like you gotta watch. You gotta really watch. That's why you gotta come to the men in the I.S.U.P.K, because the men in the I.S.U.P.K, we are keeping the laws of God. So we're going to show you how to keep the laws of God. We're going to give you the correct information, give you the correct counsel, give you the correct ways to move on this earth. Because what is it? The Lord will do nothing, but He shows His secrets to His servants, the prophets. We got all the knowledge. We got the I.S.U.P.K got the knowledge of the Most High God. We got it. No one else got it here on this earth. Everybody else is misconstrued. So let's keep going. Psalms 1:1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of godly. And when you don't walk in the counsel, if you don't follow these ungodly men, women, definitely women, you're blessed. Nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sits in the seat of the scornful. Alexa, definition of scornful. Alexa, definition of scornful.
Scorn refers to the feeling or state of being treated with contempt or disdain, typically characterized by open or unqualified contempt or disdain.
Say contempt. Alexa, definition of contempt.
Contempt is usually defined as the feeling of scorn towards anything considered mean, despicable, or worthless. It can also be defined as a state of being scorned or disgraced. Did that answer your question?
Thank you, Alexa.
Good evening, my pleasure. Just doing my job. Hope you enjoyed your Tuesday.
Alexa, stop. See, we can't sit in the seat of the scornful. We just can't. We gotta change our minds. We gotta change our lifestyle. We gotta be the righteous men, women, and children that the Lord wants us to be. That's what we must do, and keep the commandments. With that, we'll pass the class over to priest and prophet, officer Partner of 50.
Let's get priest and officer by Hayat, officer 500. Oh, man, man. A lot of for holding you down, man. A lot. Now, if you could, also by, yeah, I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Matter of fact, no, I don't even need your Wi-Fi. I can use my phone. Hotspot. Give me a minute, I'm trying to go live on TikTok. Oh, come on, man. Give me a minute. This is my old phone. Wow. Damn. It's my old job. I've got to take off the alarms. Okay. Okay. Now, what would you bring in that officer about Psalms 101?
Psalms 101. Yeah, I was just showing that we can't, because look, we gotta listen to the righteous men.
Right.
We can't follow the counsel of the ungodly.
Right.
Because they don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're doing. And it's crazy. Psalms 101 might a little bit tie into the video you got pulled up. Because
oh yeah, right. Oh right, kind of. Listen, We're gonna get to that also, but now if you could, right, read, because that scripture that you brought up.
Is it immoral to boil a calf in its own mother's milk? Should cheeseburgers be forbidden?
Cheeseburgers shouldn't be forbidden.
Right.
I'm not really too familiar with that, but I eat cheeseburgers.
Right.
The priest and the prophet of the Most High God eat cheeseburgers.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people. Go ahead.
Well, man, I think he's referring to the scripture where you can't.
Yeah, I know. Kind of kind.
Yeah, that scripture just means. I'm gonna try to pull that scripture, but that scripture just means like how does the word break it down? It's like you can't eat veal, or like you can't eat a child. You can't eat an animal that's under a year old.
Right. Listen, if I may, you know, Thursday when General Hyman teaches his class, you can ask that question and he can break it down so eloquently. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm really, you know, because that's in the Torah, right?
Yeah,
that's in the Torah. That's one of the laws, right?
Right.
So I'm not really too familiar with it, but I'm gonna say this: if you see us do it, you can do it.
Right.
Just understand that cheeseburgers is definitely lawful. You understand what I'm saying? You know, that's a so heavy thing that General Muhammad always brought out. He's like, if you see me, I'm doing it, you can do it. Like just like you know how people talk about this Dawa Da? Talking about this Dawa Da is Satan and what would they say is a star, you know, whatever, is idol worship. But I seen so many brothers in the I.S.U.P.K wear this, and I know that these are some righteous brothers. They're not going to steer me wrong. So I know it's something out there that's like, okay, the Christians might say this is idol worship, but if Christians are eating pork, celebrating Christmas, and doing all these things, and the Bible say don't do these things, why am I listening to them when I should listen to somebody that don't, you know, celebrate Christmas, that don't get high, that's not going to try to sleep with your wife, that's not going to try to take your money and buy jets and you know and designer clothes with your money and don't try to help you out with anything. So what I learned in the I.S.U.P.K, man, is if you see us do it, you can do it. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people say, "Oh, you can't drink liquor." Listen, I got me some strong right now. I say, "Oh, you can't drink. You can't be drunk. You can't be a drunk. You can't be an alcoholic." But if you see us do it, you can do it. But my advice to you, brother, is ask that question on Thursday, you know, and get a perfect breakdown from the general. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, can you give me the scripture that you had?
Okay.
I want to touch it.
This is book of Psalms, chapter 1, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly.
Listen, I'm blessed. Also, God is blessed. You want to know why? Because when we have a problem, we call our camp leader. Right. We call Captain Ahmad. We call Captain Akai. We call Captain Ty Wolf. Right. We go get counsel from the men above us. Right. You understand? It trickles down. So I might call Slocking for the language. I might call Officer in the car, Officer Yediah, to get counsel, to get some advice from my brothers that love and care about me. I'm not about to go to my mother that's in the world. Right. I'm not about to go to my father that's in the world, even though they might say something that's right. But you got to understand, they're in the world. Right. They're going to say worldly things. When I call the men of the Lord, it's very spiritual. Right. They like most people in the world tell you something carnal. You know, for example, it's like a sister. She, you know, she got a problem with her man, and she called her girlfriend out on the in the world. And you know what she's gonna say? Oh, he got another wife. You should leave him anyway. I don't like him anyway because he got another woman. But when you call a righteous man of the Lord, you know, listen, just cool off for a minute, separate for a minute. You know, go get counsel. You know, let's go get counsel. I set up a council and see what's going on. Versus, you know, you just gossiping and running your mouth, and then you know you're saying evil things you don't even know that you're doing. A lot of our people go to people in the world because they want to feel good. They want their egos to get stroked because they're going to be in agreement with them all the time. And most people in the world call somebody so they can feel better about themselves. Like when we call, we might listen. Also, about they don't even know when we might call, get counsel, we might be wrong. And I hear like, yeah, we might be right. Let's see. But we know in the back of our minds we could be wrong too. Your mother, your father, your sister. In fact, no, it's really women is more. So yes, I think yes, men or yes, women. Like they really agree as well because they deal with their feelings more, than a man. But they're going to tell you what they feel instead of what the Bible say or what's the spirit behind it, because a lot of things can get destroyed because of your family, your friends that's in the world. You cannot deal with people that's in the world when it comes to counsel. You can't, because they're biased.
Right.
Like you got to think about it like a judge, right? You go to court. The judge is going to hear both matters, and the judge is going to make a judgment and whether who is right or who is wrong or what should be done going here on. Understand what I'm saying? Just like, in the world, they got, what's it called? Therapy. You might go to couples therapy, or you might go to some type of therapy for yourself, and they're trying to help you. They're trying to give you advice. You understand what I'm saying? But guess what? People in the world is going to straight you wrong because they're going to give you worldly things. They're not going to tell you, listen, sis, man, you got to be a little bit, stop being so aggressive when you talk to your husband. Right. Brother, be a little bit more patient with your wife. Right. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we have to do. Stop going to your sister. Stop going to your friend, your best. Stop going to your bestie. Right. Stop going to your homeboy. Yeah, right. Man, you need to call your king. Listen, come to the I.S.U.P.K, man, and get the proper counsel, man. Right. And if you don't want to be in the I.S.U.P.K, you still could call it get counsel, man. Right. Get counsel from the blessed, because we are the blessed. We are the righteous men of the Lord, and we're going to help you because we love and care about you, Blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. That's what a lot of people didn't understand. We are here to help our people, no matter if they're in the world or not in the world. But I'm going to let you know, I'm not biased. It's like, if I was never biased in the world. This is why I'm fit to be in the I.S.U.P.K, because it was calling me so much that it's like I always was like this. So you know how Officer by you felt like it was something in you and you didn't know what it was, and then when you get around brothers and they start talking, like, yeah, I really felt that way. This is how I really thought, and so now I'm in the right place. Yeah, man, people could call me and get counsel. Like, you want to get counsel from me, you can get counsel, man. I'm authorized to give you counsel, give you advice. Understand? Because I'm not going to tell you anything wrong, and I'm not going to be biased. I don't care about, listen, I'm not biased with my own family members. Listen, I get calls from family members. You know what I mean? And I got to I'm like, you got to calm down, you got to chill. Do it this way, do it that way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what we have to do, because we are the righteous men of the Lord. Right. That's what people in the world didn't understand. And you might listen, people in the world will hear it and they get offended, because the truth offends people. Right. So it's like when we say it, it's like, oh, I gotta stop doing this. Like, oh, I thought I'm trying to ask about it. People be thinking like, you're gonna go listen, you go to counsel, man, and they be thinking they in the right and they get shot down. Right. But you're gonna have to take it, because like I said, it's not biased. You should want somebody in your corner that's not a yes man, that's going to hear both stories. Listen, they're just going to hear both stories. Like, listen, like, me and my red got counsel before. I call my camp leader. He want to hear her side too. He don't want to just hear my side because I'm in the school. That wouldn't be righteous. That wouldn't be just. It's good to hear both sides. You understand what I'm saying? And I encourage everybody, if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, to come to I.S.U.P.K to get this proper counsel that we give to people, man, because we really help Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, help me a lot. Go ahead, also, bro.
Got two precepts.
Go ahead.
First precept is Psalm 120 and verse 7. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war.
Right. Listen, when I talk, I'm talking to help you to get your mind right. But you thinking I'm attacking you. You think I'm attacking you, but I'm not. It's all out of love. And I'm a priest of the Lord. I have to say it. Like, I have to tell you the truth. Listen, I don't want to be a slave. The truth made me free. Listen, nobody can control up here. The Most High God, this is the Most High God driven. My heart is the Most High God driven. The Lord is in my heart now. So everything I think of, what would the Lord say? Let me go to this book. Let me go here, our records, to see what our Lord would say. Understand? The Most High God would say. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need to understand. We don't have no culture. We don't have no traditions. We don't have no way of life in America in the ghettos. Let's come to this book, man, and get the proper understanding of what we really need to do. Because if I say something to you, get offended, now you want to fight me. Now you want to not be my friend. You want to unfriend me on Facebook. You want to unfollow me on Instagram. You want to block me. Like, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Just like, with sisters too, man. I ain't trying to get in your pants. Right. I'm trying to tell you what you need to hear. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to tell my brother what he need to hear. And I'm kind of successful with, when I talk to people call me all the time. People was calling me when I was in the world. You know what I mean? Trying to get advice. I was giving the wrong advice in the world. But now it's like I'm in the UPK. It's like I'm solid now. I'm telling you, listen, come to class. Listen, my advice to people is come to class. Wow. Listen, come to class. You got all these problems and you don't want to deal with it. You just want to keep talking and talking. You want to hear. Listen, this is what people want. People want like a therapy session to let out all of their feelings and just feel good for the moment. That's what people want. They want to just like run their mouth and talk. That's not going to help you in the long run. It's just like smoking weed. It's just like it feels good for the moment, but then as soon as you go back to reality, you pour. You still got the same problem that you had when you was talking to me. You still had the same problems. How many times I got high and listen, I got the red sticker on my mail and say my electric about to be shut off. I mean, I found out a baby wasn't mine. I'm hypothetically speaking. I found out that my life been rough. It's not going to change unless you come into these doors. And getting counsel is a start. You could talk to some brothers. You don't got to really come to talk to some brothers to fill us out. And see what we about. Get some counsel, some type of help. Like I said, that's my best advice to people. I tell you, my mom, listen, come to class. Stop going to church on Sunday. Come to class. They can't help you. You understand what I'm saying? I tell my brothers to come to class. My brothers in the world, come to class. You understand what I'm saying? I tell my sister to come to class. Tell my wife to come to class. I tell my grandma can move and get out of the bed. I tell her to come to class. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to wake my people up, man. And I'm going to tell them what they need to hear. I don't care how they feel. You might want to fight me. You want to do harm to me. But I'm just telling you this out of love because I love my people. I genuinely love my people. And sometimes we might come off like, oh, we offend you. We coming out of straight love. Like, like we want our people to rise up. Right. And that's going to get into my topic. If you could, you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 6. That's how Salakia. Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. And man, okay. Deuteronomy chapter 7. What's going on, TikTok? Verse 6. Listen, make sure y'all like this video, man. Make sure y'all like this video, share it, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We're going to get into the Bible, man. If you got any questions, type them in, man. If you got any questions?
Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Listen, you see my shirt? Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, man. Separatists, man. We are a holy people. We are separate. Holy just means separate. Kodash in the Hebrew. It just means separate. A lot of people think holy is some like wearing all white and you're an angel with wings and like they think that's holy. Holy is being separate. And it say you have to be separate unto the Lord thy God. Listen, we don't deal with feelings over here. We deal with what the Bible say. And the Bible say we're supposed to be separate. You cannot get mad at the I.S.U.P.K for being separate, try to shy away from all the things in the world, man, which blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians need to be doing in the first place. We don't supposed to be joined with everybody. We're not supposed to be Christians. We're not supposed to be Muslim. We're not supposed to be believing in zodiac signs and birthdays. And you know, Thanksgiving about to come up. How many people giving away turkeys? That's black. If I may, Rick Ross was like, somebody was saying something about Rick Ross, and he was like, you saying all this about me, but I give people turkeys. I give people turkeys for 20 years. That's disgusting. Now, no matter taking away for what you're doing for the community, as far as you feeding people, that's a great thing. But guess what? People eat every day. Why you can't give turkeys out in July? Why you can't give a turkey out in May? You know what I mean? Why you can't? I mean, why you can't give a turkey out on a regular day? You want to give a turkey out on when the oppressor tell you to do. Hey, shalom, Lord Christ, sir. Wow, sir. I mean, you giving turkeys out on the day your oppressor tell you to give it out on. That's what I was looking at, Rick Ross. I'm like, man, like you really like bragging about giving turkeys out for 20 years around Thanksgiving, which people do need to eat. I understand that, but I need to eat now. Like I need to eat now. Like, and why you can't give out anything else? Like you can give out some chicken. You can give out so a bag of apples, some oranges, bananas. Y'all wait till Thanksgiving to give people food, and if I could, it's not genuine. You're not doing it for the kindness of your heart. You're doing it for a tax write-off. That's all you're doing it for. You're not doing it because you care. You're doing it for a tax write-off. That's what they do it for also, but they give up. It's like charity. You know, it make them look good. It didn't make them look good. People buy the albums. They get more popular. They're not doing it from the kindness of their hearts. Listen, we go out and feed our people because we love our people. We go out on a regular day. Listen, we pick a day. We just go out and feed our people. We're not going to wait till when the oppressor tell us to. This is why we got to separate. This is why the Bible say, be holy unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God is not down with Thanksgiving. Now, if you could, can you give me, is it Job chapter 5, verse 21? You know what I mean? Like, he is not down with Thanksgiving, man. And y'all want to brag about it. Like, oh, I'm giving turkeys out on Thanksgiving. I'm getting coats out on Christmas. Like, it's people cold. Listen, people should get out coats when it start getting cold. Right. When it start getting cold, you should start giving out coats. Not waiting at Christmas. Like, they need these things now. Right. And like I said, you're doing it for a tax write-off. Go ahead.
This goes. Job 5:21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
No, Salakia. What's that? I hate. Is it?
Amos
5 Salakia. I always get that mixed up. Yeah, Amos 5:20. No, you too wild.
This is what Amos to the 5 verse 21.
Go ahead.
I hate.
I what?
I hate.
The Bible say I hate. What do we hate?
I despise your feast days.
Listen, the Most High despise your feast days, man. Despise Thanksgiving. Giving out turkeys on Thanksgiving is disgusting. It's not of the Lord. It's an abomination. And we should not be doing it. We should separate ourselves from doing it. This will make you a slave because your oppressor gave you a day to give turkeys out. Gave you a season to give these turkeys out. Instead of just doing it from the kindness of your heart whenever. You should go ahead also.
It also shows that the Most High God does hate.
Right, and it also showed that the Most High God does hate, man. Listen, these are not my words. This is the Most High words. You got to deal with it. Listen, you have to deal with it. It's not this is not my fault. I didn't write it. You know what I mean? It didn't. Also, if I may, if I could for a second, off the by, like when you hate something, you don't want to be around it. Like people say, oh, hate. All right, let's talk about hate a little bit. Okay, now people like child violators that violate children. Do you be around children that violate? I mean, men or women that violate children. Don't you want to stay away from it? I'm pretty sure certain people don't like cigarette smoke. You don't be around cigarette smoke. Why? Because you don't like it. People just not saying the word. I remember one time, my rib, she was me and her was going back and forth with this about that word hate, and I was like, you just looking at it like the hate that y'all looking at is from our oppressor viewpoint. The hate is not like we're going out and we're going to harm somebody. That's how the oppressor looks at it.
Right.
I just want to stay away from it.
Right.
I can't stand it. I want to be near it.
Right.
That's the understanding that you need to have when we read the Bible. We don't want to be near it. We don't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
So I remember one time she really was arguing with me about this, and I remember she was catching the bus, and you know how SEPTA is, Officer By. Sometimes it get hectic. And I called her. She was like, "Oh my God, I hate SEPTA. I hate SEPTA." I'm like, "You what? You what?" Because she was arguing with me about that word. Like, "You what?" And she gonna start laughing. I'm like, "Say I told you." Say I told you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's like we're not a hate group in a sense. Like we're not gonna go out and harm anybody. You know, we're not gonna do none of these things. We're a very peaceful group. You know what I mean? But we will defend ourselves. Understand that. We will defend ourselves, but we are not going out, you know, doing acts of violence. That's against the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? However, the Most High hates Thanksgiving, and we need to stay away from it. We need to get far away from Thanksgiving. And on an economic level, you're poor. You're going, how many turkeys get sold on Thanksgiving that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians buy? They do it up. They do it up on that day. There's millions and probably trillions of dollars get spent on Thanksgiving, get spent on Christmas, definitely Christmas. All these things. Just like when Halloween came, all the canned Snickers went up. Reese cups went up. Like they taking all your money and making you poor. And when you could just do it, listen, eat a turkey, eat whatever you want.
Right.
Listen, eat some cranberry sauce, whatever you want. Some big macaroni, whatever, some stuffing, whatever you want, man. You understand? Like, just make them whatever you want. Just don't have. Why you let an oppressor that violated you, that unalived you, that did all these vile, disgusting things to you, give you a holiday and take your money? Like they don't understand like the mindset of our people, man. We're so much destroyed that we don't even see that. They did all these things to us, and we're still celebrating their holidays. Right. We still, these people just giving out turkeys, and you already know who behind them when they do it. There's always an oppressor behind these people orchestrating these turkey giveaways. It's not they just we're gonna give away turkeys because we just want to. No, there's an oppressor behind that, man. So we gotta understand that we gotta get away from these things. We cannot keep on celebrating these holidays, man. And the main reason why we poor and down the way we are is because we're not separate. We're not separate, man. We have to be separate in order for us to really to be on top. We have to separate. Now, if I could, you give me Deuteronomy chapter 20, verse 1, and then we're gonna go back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
Let's go to Deuteronomy 20 and verse 1.
28.
Oh, 28.
I don't want to say.
Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently.
Thou shalt come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently, which means you got to listen carefully. Go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
You got to listen to the Lord thy God. This is the Lord thy God speaking. Go ahead.
To observe.
So what?
To observe.
To observe. Go ahead.
And to do.
To do. Go ahead.
All his commandments.
To do all his commandments. It didn't say one or two commandments. You got to keep them all. Like Christians like to cherry pick and choose what they want to follow. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to keep all these commandments. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day.
Go ahead.
The Lord thy God will set thee on high.
Listen, I'm gonna set thee on high, man. If you separate, you understand, and stop giving your money on Thanksgiving, on Christmas, and stop celebrating these holidays that the oppressor gave you, you will be set on high. Understand that. Now, if you could, Officer Bob, go to Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Book of Deuteronomy 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art an holy people.
Thou art what?
For thou art an holy people.
Listen, thou art an holy people. You understand? We are separate. We are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
God, unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
Listen, the Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people. Have chosen blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians to be a chosen people. We are the chosen people of this book that everybody say is an oppressor's book. This book is not an oppressor's book. This is Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian book. This is our records, and we are a chosen people. Keep going.
God. And the Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose us to be a special people, but guess what? We celebrating Thanksgiving. We celebrating Christmas. We just got finished celebrating Halloween. You understand what I'm saying? Now they went to go vote today. You understand? And you know what I mean? Like we are so destroyed that we follow everything our pastor tells us to do. This is why we need to separate, because we're not going to be set on high if we don't separate.
Right.
We have to do it. It's very vital for our survival in America. In this world, we have to separate, man. If we want to be on top, we got to separate from this place, man. If I could, go ahead, Isupk.
If I may, going back to the voting situation, and when we do vote, we being disloyal to our king.
Right.
He's our leader.
Right, because the Bible say we choose our king.
The Lord chooses the king, and it got to be someone among our brethren.
Right. Kind of. You know what I mean? Like, we got to make sure that it's not no heathen. Like, because, like, if we so destroyed, we let a heathen be over us. We don't supposed to have a heathen over us. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, you could get the scripture if you want.
John, you got it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Salakia.
Make sure y'all like this video, man. Make sure y'all like this video.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 17:15.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee,
Right.
whom the Lord thy God shall choose.
Right.
One from among thy brethren
Right.
shalt thou set king over thee.
Right.
Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee,
A heathen.
which is not thy brother.
If I may, that's a heathen, man.
Right.
We're not setting no heathens in I.S.U.P.K over us.
Right.
Our king is Yahweh Shamashiach, which is so-called Jesus Christ. That's our king. You understand what I'm saying? Who the president today? Joe Biden. He is not my king.
Right.
He is not my. He not.
Right.
I know. I ain't choose. The Lord didn't choose him.
Right.
America choose him. They choose them from the door. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could you go back to Deuteronomy 7:6?
This book of Deuteronomy 7 verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
Go ahead.
above all people that are upon the face.
Listen, the Most High God said we are above all people. I just read it, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. It say that we was going to be set on high. And the Bible clearly states that we was going to be above all people. How we going to be above all people if we let an oppressor ordain our holidays, telling us this is your holiday. Thanksgiving is your holiday. Christmas is your holiday. Halloween is your holiday. Listen, the oppressor is your God. He's telling you how to act, how to move, what to think, what to eat. That's what your oppressor does. He don't go by what the Most High God, subscribe to, because if that's the case, pork wouldn't be in the supermarkets. Pork wouldn't be in the supermarkets. I wouldn't be slaving and working my butt off on Saturdays. Friday sundown to Saturday to sundown. I want to be slaving and working and working so much. I'll be off and resting and being with my family. But the oppressor, if I could also about to say, yeah, your father the devil.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, we act like our oppressors in America, man. They told you how to think. They told you what to eat. They told you how to move. This is facts. This is. I'm not lying about this. They taught you these things, and they violated you. They breaking the buck. They listen. They violated your woman, your children. They unalived you. They hung you. They did all these vile, disgusting things, and you're trusting them now because they are not. Those are not the people that did those things, man. They reaping the benefits, man, and you don't get nothing but a turkey and some gravy. Also, about that's all they gonna get. They get a Christmas tree. Listen. They get a coat. That's all they get. How about get the kingdom? Listen, we should want the kingdom. In order to get the kingdom, we got to be separate. We got to be set on high. We got to observe and do all these commandments if we want to be, like I want to rule. I don't know about you. I want to rule this planet. I want my children to rule this planet. Understand that. Every nation feels this way. And that's why they fight Israel and Palestine, right? Because somebody want that land. They want to rule that land. They want power, even though the land ain't theirs, it's ours. But they want power. They want to rule. This is how this world works. You know what I mean? Understand that. A lot of people don't understand that also, but they want to be, love is love. God is love, and all this fluffy garbage. This is garbage. Understand what I'm saying? We're supposed to come together and be one. And Zephaniah 2:1 and say, gather yourself together, O nation not desired. Listen, the oppressor is desired in America. How many brothers want a white woman? Oppress a woman? You know how many sisters want to oppress a man? Like, we don't even want each other these days. You understand what I'm saying? We're not desired, man. Nobody want us. If I could, I believe in the UK when Captain Bashak was battling them stinging Palestinians. Or what they say? Oh, our oppression was our fault. It was our fault. That's like imagine that. We're not desired. They don't care about us. I mean, they don't care. Wow. Listen, why should they? They shouldn't care about us. Why should they? We care about them more than we care about us. And that's a shame. And that's why the Bible tells us we got to separate. Come into I.S.U.P.K and get the counsel from the blessed. So we could tell y'all to separate. Because we're not going to tell y'all nothing wrong. Because they don't care about y'all. Y'all walking and protesting and all these type of things and they don't even care about y'all. They don't care. If they cared, they would be joining with us and donating all their money to Commander GEN.YAHANNA and building up this truth so we can flourish and get our people out these streets. You understand what I'm saying? But they're not doing that. They don't care. And I don't care about them. Slovakia. Now, if I may, can you give me matter of fact, what time is it?
8 o'clock. 8:78.
All right, okay. Let's go touch on that video. We better go touch on the video real quick that I seen on Facebook. I'm gonna put the camera right here. We'll touch on this video, man. Listen, if I could, I'd be on Facebook. And like when I'm bored, I get on Facebook and I just be watching stuff sometimes. I really don't be on Facebook like that, but when I do, I scroll down and I see things. I just be watching them, share it here and there. But this is a video that I've seen today, and the brother looked familiar, like I've seen one of his videos before. But he was talking about Israelites. But what he was saying about the in the video, it seemed like he was talking about the I.S.U.P.K. Roll the clip, man.
Every time I see you niggas, y'all standing on street corners, dressed like superheroes and barbarians, just yelling at people. All y'all want to do is no shit. What purpose do that serve? Y'all don't got no money. Every time I see y'all on the corner somewhere, freezing or sweating. Y'all ain't got no building. Y'all don't make no bread. Y'all contribute shit, but to cause confusion and disruption amongst people. Y'all don't help nobody, bro. Dead ass. Bunch of fucking angry black men trying to find their way. Won't y'all go get a job, son? Huh? Won't y'all find a way to bring some money to your organization so y'all can help people? Only thing I see you niggas do is yell at people and insult people. Y'all don't contribute shit to society. Know what I mean? Because you got spikes on your fucking wrist. You got a turban and cape. I'm supposed to listen to you, son. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas look like a 70s street gang. That shit is nasty work, son. I can't stand you niggas. Respectfully. I don't give a fuck how much you know, nigga. I just want to know shit. My kids can't eat no books, nigga. Get some money. Broke ass, angry niggas, man. I get on my nerves. I've been wanting to say this shit to y'all for years, respectfully, to the black Hebrew Israelites. What purpose do y'all serve? Every time I see you niggas, y'all standing on street corners, dressed like superheroes and barbarians, just...
Okay. Listen, we're gonna play it again. I'm gonna break it down a little bit. You listen, what we just looked at is a brother that lacks brotherhood. That's number one. He lacks brotherhood. You understand what I'm saying? He sounds like a woman. If I could officer, but when we go to camp, we hear, oh, y'all go get a job. It's probably for women. Women say that a lot. If I may, and it's so just like sickening to see our people try to do these things to us. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if we could, we'll start from the top. Because I want to touch on what he said, like certain things he said. We can start from the top again. I'm gonna tell you when to pause it.
Yelling at people.
Documentaries on Yahweh. So
I don't want to say it should be out for years. Black Hebrew Israelites. What purpose do y'all serve, bro? Every time I see you niggas, y'all standing up.
He said, "What purpose do we serve?" What is this? The Brotherhood class? We serve a good purpose. We're trying to wake up our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and tell them that they're the true biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, for them to separate from America. And Christ is going to come back and is going to put our oppressors in slavery. That's our purpose. Our purpose is to raise up our people and get them out of the hellish conditions that they're in. You understand what I'm saying? Get them off of drugs. Get them stop selling Thanksgiving. Get them to love thy brother as thyself.
Right.
Like, that's our purpose, to teach our people to stop doing bad and evil things. That's our purpose. And our own people go against us. And in fact, we got oppressors coming up to our camp saying that we're right. And that's a shame that our oppressor can agree with us and you can't, brother. This is our own brother doing these things to us. He could have gave us a call. He could have, listen, if I may, he's the type of cat that call you behind closed doors to talk about you instead of getting counseling. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going, keep playing. That's our purpose, by the way.
On street corners, dressed like superheroes and barbarians, just yelling at people. All y'all want to do is
give me is it Isaiah 58:1? You know what I'm talking about? All right, if I may, he said we dress like barbarians. We dress like warriors. Right. Don't say we dress like no savage. We are dressed like warriors. Understand that. And when we dress, that's salt. That's a whole lot of salt. You don't understand because you're in the world. You don't understand that we are the salt of this earth. Right. He's talking about the I.S.U.P.K, by the way, because nobody don't wear those. He added about the spikes. You don't see nobody wear spikes. but us. A lot of camps, a lot of different schools don't wear spikes. I never seen them. They might wear like a. Listen, I see them wear fitted caps and sneakers. We wear the dawadas and the boots and the spikes and our garments. You understand what I'm saying? This is a brother that's talking ill about his own brother. Like, we need to stop that, man. If you have a problem with us, you need to come to us and us alone and voice your issue. Don't go on the internet because you got a little platform that you can say, listen, we already get a bad rap in the world. Understand what I'm saying? You said we just like barbarians. Barbarians are clearly like a savage, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, hold on. I'm looking the word on myself. I swear, but barbarian is like a savage thing. Like, if you're calling us a savage, we the most holiest people in the world. So our savage. Give me a minute, Officer Bud.
But man,
Oh, go ahead, Officer Bud.
Esau tried to call, like back in the day, he like way back. He tried to call it barbarian. Like it used to be a term for Israel.
Right.
Because the
Right.
They were trying to say that we was being barbarians because of how we spoke.
Right. You're calling us. Listen, he's doing the same. If I may, he's doing the same thing our oppressor did. Call us savages. We are the most holy. I just read in Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. We are holy unto the Lord thy God. We are separate from this place, man. We are not barbarians, man. We're the most cleanest people in the world. Our spirit is the most cleanest spirit in America. Understand that. And you calling us barbarians, our own people calling us barbarians. And we keeping the law. How are we barbarians and we're keeping the law? You calling us a savage. Your own brother a savage. And this is the Brotherhood class. I'm going to touch on it. This is why we need to come into I.S.U.P.K and separate and learn how to love thy brother as thyself, because I will never, ever speak ill about this brother. Ever. Even if you have a disagreement, I would never, ever speak ill about that brother because he's a brother. But guess what? He could go on the internet and try to get these likes and get this money and get them stars and, and talk about us. You know what I mean? When he could have just came to us. That's a weak man. A weak man go on the internet and run his mouth instead of going to the man that he has a problem with. That's what weak men do. Understand what I'm saying? And we not no weak men up here. Now, since you do it publicly, I could do it publicly. You understand what I'm saying? That was out there. I could talk about it. Because if I had a problem with you, brother, I would have came to you, brother. No, keep going. Well, Saslaki, read the scripture. I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to show y'all something.
Verse 1.
Go ahead.
Cry aloud.
Cry aloud. Go ahead.
Spare not.
Spare what?
Not.
The Bible said cry aloud and spare not. What is cry aloud? Cry aloud, listen, they don't understand the Bible. Bible is slang. That's what you need to understand. The Bible is speaking in slang. Cry aloud means to yell. Well, he said to yell while we're yelling. We're yelling and don't care about your feelings. Keep going.
Spare not.
Spare not. Go ahead.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like what?
A trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. You see what I'm doing now? Lifting up my voice like a trumpet. That's what black masculine men do when they see something wrong with their people. They raise their voice up like a trumpet. Keep going.
And show my people their transgression.
And we show our people what they're doing wrong. That's what we do in the I.S.U.P.K. Thus saith the Lord. That's why I'm speaking so high and my voice is so loud right now, because the Bible say I can do it. That's our purpose. Read it from the top again over Shabbat.
This is the book of Isaiah, verse 1. Cry aloud.
Cry aloud.
Spare not.
Spare not.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And show my people their transgression.
And show them what they're doing wrong. That's our purpose. In one scripture. Our purpose to go out there and raise our voice up like a trumpet and yell, make sure the goddamn buildings are trembling, making people get chills down their spine when we speak, when we tell our people to get away from Christmas, to get away from Thanksgiving, to stop smoking cigarettes, to stop getting high, to stop our sisters to stop being harlots and whores and being go inside them stripper poles and OnlyFans. We trying to get our people off of drugs. We trying to get our people out of hellish conditions that they are in. But you're saying we're insulting the people? The truth offends. If it don't apply, let it fly. It must be you. It must be you. Keep playing the video also about
No shit. What purpose do that serve? Y'all don't got no money. Every time I see y'all on the toilet.
Stop that. Stop right there, also about if I may. I'm sick and tired of that's the funniest. That is the most funniest. That's the most funniest line that everybody say. Go get a job. You don't have no money. You're broke. You're basically, this is what they're doing. And black folks need to understand is that watch this brother. He's talking about you. He's calling you poor. Right. Listen. Listen, if this brother watching this video, since you saying people are broke, you should know what kind of shades I got on. You should know what type of shades I got on. We're broke. And listen, we're not robots. You understand? We have jobs. Right. Like, what is wrong with people? They think we're somewhere in the basement in some room shaking blood. Like, what's going on, man? Like, listen, listen. Hey, this is a brother that can't deal with you intellectually, because he'll try to attack you. You know, we try to go somewhere. Listen, what do us having no job got to do anything? Right. Touch on what we talk about. Right. You saying we're broke. I know a lot of brothers that have jobs, good jobs. I have a good job that pay okay. You know what I mean? But you're talking about your people. You're calling your people poor. You're calling them poor. You're not just calling us broke. How many broke blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians out there right now? How many? And they watching you, and then you calling us broke. They're broke too. They're poor too. And they're watching you call another black man broke when they are broke, when they are poor. I don't understand. And this is why he can't come. Listen, if I may officer by, he a young man. Cool. He come to school and learn. He a young man. I don't be teaching him because he don't know anything. He know the ways of the world. And our brother need to wake up and come to class. That's what he need to do. He need to come to class and call the I.S.U.P.K. If you have a problem with the I.S.U.P.K, I suggest you call him and have a conversation with us. And it might be totally different than what you might think. Like you going by, oh, he's yelling. You sound like a woman. That's what women do. Why are you yelling? Why are you so loud? Black men supposed to be like that. The boys, right? He yelling. The irony, the hypocrisy in what this brother is saying, man. And like I said, they are trolls. And I'm gonna make a clip out of him. I'm gonna make a clip out of him, and I'm gonna tag him in it. And I want him to say something. Honestly, I do. I want you to say something because, like, you cannot be doing this to your own brothers. We're not doing this to you. Right. We love you, brother. Right. This is the Brotherhood class, and we're going to teach Brotherhood. We love our brothers, man. And we're going to tell you the truth no matter how you feel about it. We're going to tell you. And we're not broke. We have jobs. We have jobs, man. We have jobs. Like, stop that lame argument. I can't stand that, man. If I may, officer, but we'll be at camp when people say that. Listen, I'll be on Shamar, but that stuff be like, shut up with that. Like, what is your point? You're mad at what we're saying. You can't deal with what we're saying. That shows you that you're not intelligent. You're not being intellectual. You're not intellectual. You can't hang toe to toe with us when it comes to this. You have no argument. You have no point. So you just want to start throwing anything out. Have to stop doing that, man. As a people, we have to stop doing that. If we disagree, we disagree. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing with a brother, man. I disagree with brothers all the time. Listen, there's a brother that might like the Eagles. Another brother might like Dallas. That's a disagreement. Oh, I think the Eagles is better than Dallas. Well, I think the Eagles going to, you know what I mean? But don't stop us from being brothers. That's what our people in the world need to understand. That's why you can't get counsel from people like him in the world, man. He gonna steer you wrong. And he need to come to class, man. Keep playing the video also about.
Somewhere. Freezing or sweating. Y'all ain't got no building. Y'all don't make no money. Y'all just shoot shit.
Stop. He said we got no building. I was like, what we in? listen. Hey, brother, if you're in Philadelphia or wherever you listen, type it. Listen, if you somewhere, Google your city and type in I.S.U.P.K in the city that in the city that you're in and contact the nearest school, man. We have buildings, man. We are in the building right now. Listen, if you are in Philadelphia right now, come to 41 Garrett Road, Upper Darby to come to class, man. We have buildings, man. That's what I'm saying. Y'all believe these people on these goddamn social medias because it sound good. They following their oppressor's method. I'm gonna get y'all to understand what I'm saying. It's just like the news. The news don't tell you, okay, all right, I have to understand something. The news are white oppressor is a great liar. In order to be a great liar, you have to tell some truth. They're not going to tell you everything. That's when you become a great liar, when you tell some truth. But you got to keep up with it. You got to make sure you keep up with that truth so there won't be no holes in it. But the oppressor make a clip. Man, if I may, just like that heathen that ran into Captain Kapash, right, sir? Building down, where was that? Is it Indianapolis?
I think so, Indianapolis.
They call us anti-Semitic. They said that we're anti-Semitic. That is a lie. But a lot of people will go for it because the media paint us like we're some bad guys. But we're actually not the bad guys. Right. You understand what I'm saying? The media tell you some truth, but they lie. They hide something. They like that's what they're good at. Then they get the worst, the negative things they put in it because people are negative. This is if I may look it up, people are negative. It's negative people. So we feed onto negativity. So it brings ratings. He's being negative. You know how people already feel about us anyway. He's saying the same thing a lot of people say, right? But they're not in these doors. They don't understand what we do. If you come inside these doors, you wouldn't be saying what he's saying. And I gotta touch on this all too also about because I am the salt of the earth. We are the salt of the earth. If you knew what glasses I got on, you wouldn't be talking that trash. I'm just saying. I don't even be. I'm sloppy. That's a little bit carnal, but like you would not be saying what you're saying right now. Nobody is broke. I can't stand when people say that about us off the Bible. But then it's like you talking about your own people. So what if I'm broke? So what if I'm poor? Like you downgrading your brother? Like that's the most vile, disgusting thing with our people, man. And we have buildings, man. Listen, if you are Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian, man, go to Google and type in the city you in, and type in I.S.U.P.K and contact the nearest school near you, man. Come to class. Now, what else about?
Right. Christ was born King of Israel.
Right. And then, and if I may, he rode a donkey. You know, in that time, horses was like the rich man on ride. You understand what I'm saying? The horses and the camels, maybe. He rode a donkey. Our Lord and Savior rode a donkey, man. He was the more he could have had a horse. He didn't have a horse. He rode a donkey, man. He was humble enough to ride a donkey. You calling your own people poor? That's sad, man. And if you could, go ahead.
But the cause confusion and disruption amongst people. Y'all don't help no.
He said we don't help nobody. Listen, we cause confusion. No, we cause a solution. We are the solution to Black, Hispanic, and Native American Indian problems. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we do. And we help to teach our people to get out of the ways of America. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going also, but
Nobody, bro. Dead ass. Bunch of
and we do help a lot of people. If we don't help people, I wouldn't be here. Officer Bao wouldn't be holding Shamar right now. We would not be here if we didn't help people. If Commanding General Yohanna didn't do what he did, we wouldn't be here. We do help people. That's why people come in these doors every single day and change their lives. We help a lot of people. In the truth and out the truth. Keep going. This guy is crazy.
You're fucking angry black man trying to find a way. Once I go get a job,
Stop. You know what I want. Oppression. And stop saying we gotta get a job. We got jobs. Stop doing that. I was like, this is crazy, man. Like, I should not be scrolling down on my Facebook seeing another brother just bringing us down, man. He should just be coming to class and trying to be with us. You know what I mean? Trying to fix the problem of our people. I guarantee you he's not fixing the problems in the black community, man. He's not doing what we doing. Listen, Cat Zara was just on no jumper. He brought it back wet in front of an oppressor on his platform. We're doing a lot of things that's helping our people, man. Y'all gonna see in a minute. One day y'all gonna understand. If you could also, you can read the scripture, the water.
This book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Now, my question to the brother: why you not mad? Listen, these oppressors for 400 years been doing all these things to us, all these vile, disgusting things. They unalive us. They're still doing it today. And why are you not mad about that? You should be mad. See, a lot of people think our anger is like violent, like we want to go and hurt somebody. That's not our anger. There's nothing wrong. Listen, I could be angry with my wife, but that don't mean I'm going to harm her. Right. That's not the what else about it. The Bible says be angry and sin not. Right. And be kind of unkind. The Bible says be angry and sin not. So if I'm mad, I can't go do something that's going against the Bible. The Bible don't tell us to go harm other people, man. I can't go unalive someone because he's the devil. The Bible speaks of. I can't do that. But the oppression, man, I should be mad. Right. Our brother just got unalived. Eric Gardner got unalived. Trayvon Martin got unalived. Right. Tamir Rice got unalived. A lot of these people got unalived. Why are you not mad? Why? I don't understand that. You should be mad. And I'm guarantee you, his marketing company that he got probably is oppressors. And y'all get to say this about us. I'm trying to tell you, all these influencers, they got marketing companies behind them. That's how they can get to where they at right now. Because they got marketing companies pushing them and showing them. It's basically developing them to be an influencer. Yeah, they might start off a little smaller, but once they start getting bigger, they start getting them high numbers. That's when them people start coming. Start to giving them money and all that type of stuff. Like, that's what we need to understand, man. Like, don't sell your soul, man. Just to gain, man. You gonna lose your soul just for some money, just to talk about your brothers. Because I'm pretty sure there's money behind them. Man. That's why I'm saying this crap. Like, I don't be wanting to see this type of stuff. Like, I on Facebook, I want to see like I like to laugh and I like to see other stuff. I want to see funny stuff. You know what I mean? When I'm on the internet, and brothers speaking and people kissing our boots. Other than that, I want to see this type of crap, man. We shouldn't be talking about each other in a bad way, man. And we should be angry at what the oppressor did to us, man, and still is doing. Right. You know, at my job, I got a whole bunch of racist oppressors. Like, it's still there. They try to stop me from getting a promotion from my job and try to give it to another person that don't got the experience. That's an oppressor. So why should you not be mad? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, you can keep playing off somebody.
Huh? Won't y'all find a way to bring some money to your organization so y'all can help people?
Stop. How about you donate to the school? How about you give money to the I.S.U.P.K so we can wake our people up? See, the main reason why we are destroyed and economics is one of them. We lack resources. And you talk. Listen, I can't stand when people do this. Like you say that. How about you raise money? How about you donate? Be a brother and donate to the brothers. Listen, you don't got to be on the front line with us, but you can still donate and help us push this truth further. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about. I'm saying he's a troll, and I'm gonna make a clip out of him. I'm gonna tag him in this because all of a sudden the card told me I gotta start doing this. So I'm gonna make a clip out of him. Shout out to Captain Stark. But this type of stuff is lack brotherhood. In all seriousness, it lacks brotherhood. We should not be seeing each other going on Instagram and Facebook talking about each other in this type of manner. If you have a problem with someone, you should just call them up. And you might be like, okay, I didn't know it was like this. Like, you just mad because you can't do what we do. Like you just like that's all it is. A lot of our people they envy us, man, and they shouldn't be doing that, man. They should just want to get inside this fight, man. Like you should just want to be a brother. Like I would never do this to somebody, man. I'll call you up. Why am I getting on the internet like a woman talking about my brother when I could call my brother up? You know, social media is so big. You could DM somebody. You could DM somebody and just have a conversation with them, exchange numbers and have a conversation with them. If you have a problem with somebody, just contact them. Yeah, man. Keep going also about the water.
Only thing I see you niggas do is yell at people when it's so. Y'all don't contribute shit to society. Now, niggas, you guys.
We don't contribute nothing to society. Listen, I love my people, but the hell with this society. Right. The hell with this society. This is the main reason why we're here to get our people out of this society and bring them back to the truth. I don't care about this society. I don't care about what's going on outside these doors, unless it's waking my people up. Other than that, they getting high, they doing all this type of stuff, man. Like that's destroying our people. They out there slinging drugs and dope and all this type of stuff. That's destroying our people. I should be wanting to get them out of this society. Understand what I'm saying? I don't want my people to be in this society, in this world. I want them to be in the I.S.U.P.K, man. That's where I want them to be at. Keep going on so bad.
Spikes on your fucking wrist. You gotta turn it. I'm supposed to listen.
Stop. We don't wear it. We wear capes sometimes. We wear capes, right? I believe a brother did a Passover. Yeah. But it was like that's some fly stuff. He don't like if he was an I.S.U.P.K, he'll understand. He's not in the truth, so he'll understand. But it's cool to wear a Knicks hat from your oppressor. It's cool to do that though, but you can't wear you can't wear your culture. You can't wear the garments that Christ, that wears. Christ, wears the things that we wear. So it's okay to have there's nothing wrong with wearing a fitted, but you want to talk about our garments, but you got an oppressor hat on. You understand what I'm saying? Like you got an oppressor hat on. They got a white beater on making a video. It's like. But my thing is, you telling us like we got spikes, so we are warriors. We are warriors. We're supposed to dress like warriors. We are soldiers, so we're supposed to dress like that. Yeah, I mean that's our culture. Like we don't have to be wearing what the oppressor wear all the time, man. We are trained warriors out here, and we gotta show our people a different image. Our image should be. Hey, you see these crowns, man? We should be rocking these crowns, these war scars, man. You mean these dawadas? This is our image. according to the Bible. In the Bible, David wore dawadas, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we wear dawadas, it's our fringes. You know, the garments that he's clowning. And for these people to act like it's so wrong to be the salt of the earth, because that's all it is, the salt of the earth. A lot of flavor. Them spikes, man, listen, don't run into some spikes. It's hurt. We're on spikes for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, you keep talking about our brothers, and you worried about what we doing. How about you wake up black people?
Right.
How about you wake up our people, man? Get them off of drugs. Let them stop getting high. Get our sisters out the strip club. Get our people for stuff celebrating Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all these things. Get them to do that. You keep talking about us, but you're not doing anything to help our people. What are you doing? That's what I want to know. Keep going, Officer Black.
Listen to you, son. Fuck out of here, man. That niggas look like a 70s street gang. That shit is nasty work, son. I can't stand it. Respectfully. I don't give a fuck how much you know, nigga. I just want to know shit. My kids can't eat no books, nigga.
Stop right there. Now, this is a foolish statement. How did the oppressor get to where he got at? This is what I'm gonna start right here. You wanna answer this, Officer Abad? Where did the oppressor begin to get on top? Why is the oppressor on top? What did he use to get on top? He used the Bible. Why are our people Christians? Because he uses the Bible. He used the Bible. He used some type of holy book to get our people. He's rich and wealthy based off of this book. He put us in slavery and lied to us about what was in this book. Because you know they got slave Bible, and they took out certain things. But he used our records to flourish, to manipulate, to program us into thinking that we're supposed to be subservient to him, to them. So you saying that, you know, your children can't eat books, but your oppressor took your book and made millions and trillions and quadruple whatever it is out of in America. He took this book and became wealthy. Christianity is the most popular religion in America. You know how much money they generate? They don't have to pay no tax. But you're talking about a book. Your children can't eat books. I'm gonna tell you something, man. It can save your children's life. If you could, can you give me Baruch chapter 4, verse 1? He talk about books. And to get your knowledge, even in the world, to get your knowledge, you have to have some type of knowledge, which means you have to know something. The majority of the stuff that you're supposed to know is in a book. I don't get it. How did you get to where you go? Got it. You learned it from somebody. You didn't just create it. Somebody did what he's doing now. What he's doing right now, somebody's done. And all this stuff comes from probably college students that read books. Go ahead, also about it.
This is the book of Baruch, 4, verse 1. Mm-hmm. This is the book of the commandments.
This is the book of the commandments, man. We can't eat this book, but we can eat this book. Right. Understand that. This book can have us fed. This book can make us fat with all this milk and this meat in this book. Pause. Go ahead, also about it.
In the law that endureth forever.
The law that endureth forever, which means the law stays here to the day that I die. Keep going.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All that keep it shall come to life. When you eat this book and get fat, you're going to come to life. When you keep these laws in this book, you're going to come to life. Keep going.
But such as leave it shall die.
Listen, your son can have all the money in the world. Your daughter can have all the money in the world. This brother can have all the money in the world, but if you don't keep these laws, statutes, commandments, you are considered dead. Understand that. Understand that. You're not protected by the Most High God because you're not keeping these laws. Then you're going against the priests and the prophets. You're making yourself an enemy to God by just coming up against us when you don't supposed to do that. You're supposed to be a brother to us, man. You're supposed to be on our side, not the oppressor side. Because when you talk like that, you talk like your oppressor. You talk like the person that had us in chains for 400 years, man. We should not be conducting ourselves in this manner like this brother. Understand that. But like I said, we're supposed to keep this law to the day that we die. And you can have $1 million and you still could be a fool. Understand that. You can still be vile and disgusting. What's that brother? Oh, it's like that brother. He's a heathen. What's that Edomite called that got locked up? That was having intercourse with the Lord young sisters. I mean, not young sisters. Epstein. You know what I'm talking about? And Epstein and his wife. I'm pretty sure people are familiar with that story because it's a documentary on Netflix talking about Epstein when he used to have sexual relations with younger women, right? I believe he was a billionaire. He was vile and disgusting. What they trying to get on Michael Jackson? He was a child predator. He had millions of dollars, right? Who else? They talk about R. Kelly. He had money too, right? He had millions of dollars. Who else had millions of dollars that's not keeping these laws? A lot of rappers. Let me rappers that have money that talks about the destruction of blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Like, just because you got some type of money, and nobody not saying that you can't have money, but why you gotta sell your soul? And when I mean sell your soul, it don't mean like, oh, you in some dungeon sacrificing people. I'm saying you lost your dignity. You lost your integrity. You compromised your morals for a piece of paper that's not going to be here for much longer. They might go digital in a minute too, by the way. But when Christ comes back, it's not going to be here. It's not going to be here. And you talking about your children can't eat books, but they can get fed off of this book right here. If they come read this book and get taught by the priests and the prophets of the Most High God, they will understand how to live their life. They will know that they don't have to need money. The Most High God got them. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need to understand, man. We got to come out of this world, man. We got to stop doing all these violent, disgusting things to one another like this brother doing right now. If you could, you keep going on stuff up.
It's some money. Broke ass, angry niggas, man. I get on my nerves. I've been wanting to say this should be out for years.
Listen. And he said he wanted to say that stuff us for years, so it was building up. It was building and building up. And this is why you show that our black men are weak, man. And somebody has to say it. Black men in America, we are so weak in the sense of that we got to go on the internet and out another brother. That's a weak man's move, man. That is a weak man's move, and we got to stop doing that. We got to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, because the Bible tells us that we can't do that. We have to, you understand, we have to go to our brother, heed them alone, and tell them they fault and tell them what they did wrong if you got a problem with them. That's what we have to do. If I'm not mistaken, Officer Bod, that's what we have to do. You understand what I'm saying? We have to stop doing these violent, disgusting things to us because we're not going to rise as a people. Yeah, man, we're not gonna rise, man. We worrying about the wrong things. You understand what I'm saying? If I could, hold on, somebody. Yeah, man, we gotta change our lives, man.
Right.
Like, and a lot of people need to understand that I.S.U.P.K is for black people.
Right.
And for y'all to go against us, man, it lacks brotherhood, man. It lacks sisterhood, man, because we genuinely do care about y'all. And y'all go against us, man, and it's like I don't. It just I don't gonna say breaks my heart. It just makes me like to shake my head. It's like, why are y'all going against us when we are the most genuine people on this planet, man? We the most down to earth people on this planet, man. But y'all want to go against us, man. Don't be this brother, man. If you black, Hispanic, Native American, Indian, please come to I.S.U.P.K, man, and come change your life, man. And so we can teach you how to deal with your brother. So we can teach you how to love your brother, love your sister. I've never seen any brother in the truth act the way he acted. We don't bring our people down. We try to lift them up. I'm giving y'all the truth of us. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that we're like, I don't like so spooky, like we drink blood and like we down there worshiping babies. I mean, we're not worshiping babies, sacrificing babies in a fire pit or something like that. Like we like I don't get it. Listen, you come in this truth, man. You're gonna see these cats is listen. I told people in the world, like, we just don't get high. We don't celebrate Christmas. We don't do the things like the law tell us not to do. But we still play the video game. We still like to get fly and dress. We still go to work and we still like to have a good time. We laugh and joke around. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we do in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Don't always think that we some hard like I'm always hard. No, we're warriors. Understand that. Right. Warriors have a family. So when I go home, you think I'm like, I'm hard, I'm tough, I'm this, like I'm angry, I'm mad, I'm about to punch. No, we're not like that, man. And y'all need to understand that, man. We just care about our people too much, man, to see them lose their lives, man. That if we could help, man, we're gonna help, man. And this brother need to get his mind right. Yeah, man. If you could have bought, what else?
There's a precept on what you just said.
Go ahead. You read.
Hard in your house. Ecclesiasticus 4, verse 30. Be not as a lion in thy house.
Right.
Nor frantic among thy servants.
Right, man. You gotta be brothers. Listen, at the end of the day, my rib is my sister. She was my sister before she was my rib. I gotta treat her as such. I can't be all I'm a lion, I'm a roar. So I'm the conqueror. I'm the most dominant in the jungle. No, I have compassion. I have patience. I have love. You know what I mean? That's how I am with my people. When I hear my people, I like when they talk, I hear them out. But then I gotta give them the truth. You know what I mean? I'm very calm. But when we go out in these streets, we're gonna raise our voice up. You know what I mean? Just don't take it the wrong way. And if you do, listen, it's not meant for you to receive it. It's not meant for you to get. You understand what I'm saying? But we love our people in a genuine way, man. Like I'm trying to tell you, like you will never listen. If you go to my slavery and somebody's he's in a hate group. My supervisor probably look at you, probably like, I think he probably nominated or a so-called hate group. He probably look at me like, huh? Nah, that's not. He's not that type of guy. I don't like people like this one brother in my slave. I'm really cool with that outside of the slave, right? He know I'm he the only person I really know. Like people know I'm an Israelite. I don't really tell people because I don't care. Like when I'm gonna tell you, I'm Israelite. Hey, man, I'm Israelite. Like if you ask, I'm gonna tell you. Like if you ask, I'm gonna say something. But like he know me because he on my Instagram. He knows me. Like he actually know my brother. He know my little brother and all that type of stuff. Like he actually knows me. I've been around. He know my aunts and stuff like that. So it was like he really close to him a little bit. So he know a lot, and he'll tell you straight up. You're like, what? He the most down to earth. Listen, he funny as hell. That's what he tell you. He funny as hell. I'm not going to work like, yeah, the white man, the devil, the Bible, think no, I'm gonna cut your head off. I'm not. No, it's not. like they need to understand. Like when we go out on these streets, man, is strictly to raise our people up. You know what I mean? And to get them to see something, man. Like I said, if it wasn't for them raising their voice, because like a lot of this, he been raised by a woman. Like I've been raised by a woman, but when I hear authority in a man's voice, I like listens. Cause I never had that. That's why brothers coming to gang, being gang members and all that type of stuff, because they don't have no father. All they got is themselves. Just like us. We never had fathers growing up. When Commander GEN.YAHANNA came along and told us that Christ is our king, man, we started to come together because it was something really missing, you know what I mean? And then we learned our identity. Now we become brothers. You know what I mean? Come to a greater cause. You know what I mean? We always wanted authority, somebody to tell us what to do. And a lot of people didn't understand with children. Children want you to tell them what to do. Children want that. Children want you to check them. But then when a woman come along, I gotta get on the sisters for a minute. Y'all so passive that y'all trick the kids' minds into thinking that what the dad is doing is wrong. And what he's saying about us, that's a woman's trait, man. And we need to stop. We need to stop thinking like that. That's why we need to come in the truth, man. Like we need each other. Right. Like we should not be shying away from this brotherhood that I.S.U.P.K presents and offers. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you could, what's this? Can you give me Proverbs? Is it Proverbs? No, give me Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1.
Isaiah 14, verse 1. The Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Listen, the Lord will have mercy on us. The Lord will have mercy on blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. I pray you understand that. He's gonna have mercy on us, man. And eventually, this brother get his mind right. He need to come inside this class and learn the ways of the Lord, man. So the Lord can have mercy on you too, brother. Keep going.
And will yet choose Israel.
The Bible says we're going to choose blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. If this brother's a so-called black man, he is an Israelite that the Bible speaks of. He's basically doing is denouncing his culture. He's denouncing his God. That's basically what he's doing. And he need to come back inside this truth, man. Anybody that got an ill with the I.S.U.P.K, give us a call. Have a conversation with us. That's all you have to do. Like, we're the most down to... You know who my favorite poet is? It's like off topic. Somebody said it's off topic. Who is your favorite poet? You know what my favorite poet is, Officer Bot? You should know.
Oh, yeah.
Who? David. King David. King David is my favorite poet. He is a real... All right, well, we're not in a religion, so... And we don't want everybody children. Oppressive children can't come in here. Only blacks, Hispanics, we don't take that. That's all. Only blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians can come in here. Religions is for the oppressor. You want to know why the religion is for the oppressor? Because he has no culture. So he had to make up a culture and make it his and follow it. He is technically in the cult. He's the one that drinks the blood. It's a lie. He's the one that sacrificed the babies. Like, he's the one that want to cleave onto somebody. Oh, can you read the scripture for me also, Bob?
This is Isaiah 14, verse 1. The Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
The Lord will have mercy on Jacob, man. It don't say religion in this book, man. The Lord will have mercy on us. Understand what I'm saying? The Lord is going to have mercy on Jacob, blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians. This is an identity. This is not a religion. Understand that. A religion is Christianity. A religion is Islam. When anybody could join this, the oppressor cannot join this. Nobody that's not an Israelite cannot join this. You cannot be an Israelite if you're not of the seed of Jacob. Go ahead.
And will yet choose Israel.
The Bible says it's going to choose Israel. It's not going to choose you. What's his name? Straight from straight. It's not going to choose you because you're an oppressor. You look like an oppressor. You look like you're on meth. So it's not going to choose you. It's a lie. It's not going to choose you. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on. Listen, we raise up our children.
What?
The Bible says, train up a child in the way that you should go, and they should never depart from it. I'm paraphrasing, of course. We're going to teach our children the ways of the Lord, the ways of the Bible, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians need to be separate from you and all of your counterparts. And to love their God with all thy heart and love thy brother with all thy heart, and not be this brother right here. No. Don't be him. We teaching our kids that, to love their brother as thyself. Keep going on, so God. I just want to.
And set them in their own land.
Listen, we're going to be set in our own land, man. We're going to rule over your oppressors, and we're going to be set in our own land. We're going to be in rulership, man. Understand that we're going to be in rulership. Go ahead, also, God.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
And you, what's your name? Straight from straight, you're going to be, say it again.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
You're going to be joined with me. Keep going.
And they shall plead to the house of Jacob.
You're going to be under me. I'm going to be telling you what to do.
Right.
I'm going to be telling you when to wake up to go to work. I'm going to be, this song's about, we're going to be asleep at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and they're going to be working. Understand that? You're going to be running McDonald's. You're going to be, listen, he going to have the fries. You're going to have the fries. I should have, matter of fact, no, he might be cool. He might Chick-fil-A. How about Chick-fil-A? You're going to be working at Chick-fil-A, and you're going to be handling the salads. And I'm going to be sleeping in my bed. I'm going to wake up and go on my bank account and say, oh, I got another $100,000 in my bank account. That's what you're going to be. Go ahead, what's about it? That's it?
Verse 2.
Who would have selected? No, whose side is God? God is not down with none of these people, man. God is not down with the so-called Jew or the Palestinians. Actually, God got a hand in that because it's not their land.
Right.
The so-called Jew is paying for what he done to us, was stealing our identity, and the Palestinians is just a heathen. I mean, listen, the Most High God, man, God, he don't care about that. That's why he's doing it to him. He is got them under destruction right now because of their oppressors, and they need to be destroyed because that's not their land in the first place. They took our land. We should be in that land. That's not their land. The Palestinians not their land, and Israel is not their land. So-called Jews not their land. Listen, who are you to speak for a God? Stop stealing, create your own light. This is my light. Oh, so Bob, can you please get that scripture? This is our light. This is our book. I just read it. It's going to be set. Listen, we're going to be set on high, and the Bible says Israel is going to be chosen. It just said that, and you're going to be under me. I'm going to be ruling you. I'm going to be ruling you. It's like I'm going to be ruling over you. And listen, and it seems like you're not going to be a good slave. You're not going to be a good servant. Listen, Timmy. Hey, Timmy, you need to chill. You need to chill, Timmy.
Right.
This is our book. This is not your book. This is my God, which is Yahweh in the Hebrew. The light of the nations.
Oh, like that one.
My own light? I'm going to show you what my own light is. That's what y'all fella realize. This book is ours. I just proved it, that this book is ours. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68 say we should be brought into Egypt again with ships, man. Which I don't understand is slang, man. We was in Egypt before, And now we got brought into servitude and captivity again with ships. So which means is what people was in slavery and they came with ships. We came to America with ships. We went to Spain with ships. We went to all over 4 corners of the earth with ships in bondage. So we are the people of this book. The I.S.U.P.K. under command of GEN.YAHANNA. Who named your unaccountable God? It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. If you look up the word Lord, a lot of people say Yahweh or Jehovah. But if you know Hebrew and speak the ancient Hebrew, is Yahweh. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Look it up. Matter of fact, since you like to troll, come to the Hebrew class on Friday. Come to Hebrew class on Friday. Type in I.S.U.P.K. Philly and follow the page and check it out. Go ahead, also, bud.
Let's go Isaiah 49 verse 6.
Go ahead.
And he said, it is a light thing that thou shouldst be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob.
Listen, we're going to be the servants to raise up the tribes of Jacob. We're going to be the servants that raise up blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Keep going.
And to restore, preserve Israel.
Listen, we're going to restore and preserve. Keep going.
I will also give thee for a light to the Gentiles.
Listen, we're going to be a light unto the Gentiles. You saying give my own light, right? I'm going to be a light unto you and to my people that's lost, that don't know their God, that don't know their traditions, that don't know their culture. I'm going to be a light to them. That's my light. Understand that. That's why I'm here speaking and teaching these classes right now. Thus saith the Lord, man. But I got to get off of you. I got a class to teach because it's about to, what time is it also about? All right, we're going to end it with Job chapter 6, verse 29.
This is of Job 6, verse 29.
Go ahead.
Return, I pray you.
Go ahead.
Let it not be iniquity.
Let it not be iniquity. Go ahead.
Yea, return again. My righteousness is in it.
Listen, the righteousness is in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Y'all got to, blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians, y'all got to come back to this truth, man. Y'all got to return back to this truth, man, and stop sinning, man. Stop being so evil. Don't be this brother-elect brotherhood and speak ill about your brother online, man. And come inside this truth and learn the ways of the Bible, man. Learn what you got to do as a black man, as a black woman, as a Hispanic man, as a Hispanic woman, as a Native American man, and a Native American woman, man. That's what you have to do. Understand? And the righteousness is in the I.S.U.P.K. This is home of the truth since 1969 under command of GEN.YAHANNA. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, you agree?
No, you too wild. Listen, and I'm gonna we're gonna clip the class, but I'm gonna say this to this clear person. I can't stand clear people. Shout out to my rib. She made that. She should be saying that term. We call them clear people. I can't stand you clear people. If I may, this is what I always want to bring out in camp. Like, you cannot. I don't care what you think. You don't have authority over me.
Right.
If I'm a liar, I will get a call and say, Salakia, you shouldn't say that. If I'm a liar, I will get corrected. You can't call me a liar, but guess what I can call you? A liar, because that's what you're known for. You're known for unaliving our brothers, unaliving our sisters, violating and stealing land. That's what you're known for. How dare you call me a liar? The truth shall make me free. You are a liar, and you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. And this is Kwata Zakaraba, the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, under commanding GEN.YAHANNA. And we teach that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, that when Christ come back, this straight from straight is going in and change. Listen, I want dibs on him. When the Slakias, when Christ come back, when the smoke clear, I want dibs on him. I want you. Listen. I want you because you got a smart mouth. You need to know your place. Like that woman knew her place when she came to Christ. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to a righteous black man, Officer I.S.U.P.K of 500. Understand that.
The priest, prophet, and officer, Partisan Quran 50, Prophet.
Most high Christ,
Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge Security Announcements. We have the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge started out on West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shut the door of the world. They need you to take the invitation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, your brother or sister have an interest in a particular person. He or she must have permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will report each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will give permission from the head to marry ties, which is a command found in the book of Malachi. Following the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21 of the book of Malachi. 3 I.S.U.P.K means set the Hebrew. 10% of any penny of the increase will gives the teacher priest fund. We will offer for a priest, not man. What's our amount? We would like our protocol of convocation is Hanukkah, the feast of dedication, found on the 25th day of the 9th month by a space of 8 days. This year it will be on Thursday, December 7th, 2023, for 8 days, found on the first Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 52 through 61. Iman Akin, Nakwafian, check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper, school to start running black, blue shirt, pants, and on stuff like that. And Bible will be dead. The Israel, the Israel, March, Brock.
Yahweh Shem Shah Brock Dom.
Every time you say down, start checking your sisters, right hand left to the left. When you say Brock, you'll smite your right hand over the left part of your chest. Men of Israel, we're going to give the one, and then you repeat the salute after us. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sister one courage salute. Men of Israel, Amaj, Brock. Yahweh Shem Shah. When we said it was, Yahweh Shem, we give the name of Christ at the top. You say down, that's the